Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this if you did. I hope you like it. If you do, please like, subscribe, and comment below. So this is continuing my reviews of the CSI franchise and the Criminal Minds franchise, which both of the original shows are on are already reviewed on my channel, so check those out. So I started with the original CSI, then I went to Criminal Minds. So today, obviously from the description, it is for the first CSI spinoff, and that is for CSI Miami. There's front, there's back with all the good characters. This is probably going to be fairly short. Uh, so from the title, the original CSI takes place in Vegas. Don't know if I said that in the review, but the original takes place in Las Vegas. And then from this title, CSI Miami, this takes place in Miami. I learned while rewatching it recently that it was not filmed there, except maybe like a couple locations, couple scenes here and there, but it was cheaper to film it elsewhere, so that's what they did. Oh well, they make it with lighting and stuff, they make it look like Miami. And then the way they edited and exterior shots, and in all honesty, maybe like one or two scenes you can tell throughout its tenure, but overall they did a fairly decent job of making it look like Miami where they filmed it. So I was never taken out by that. It's a good show. Um, they were hesitant on hiring the actor who is the main character. David Caruso is the actor name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right because at the time he was known for being difficult. Let's just go with that. But someone saw him in one of his previous works and they talked to whoever and they gave him a chance and he was hired and he's in the entire series. His name is Horatio Kane and I like his character. I like the actor. Hopefully he wasn't too difficult over the years during this show. He was in the first season and the first like 4 episodes of NYPD Blue, and that's where he got his reputation of being difficult. Um, but yeah, he someone gave him a chance. He got hired, and hopefully he wasn't too difficult through the tenure of the show. I don't know. I didn't do my research on that. All I know is from what I see, and I think he does a fine job. He's interesting. There's silliness with certain openings, but it's the gist of this show. And as soon as you get used to it and realize, okay, this is the route they're taking, you don't mind it. It's a little weird sometimes, but nothing that takes you out of the show. You just chuckle. It's like, okay, did you really need to do that? All right, you did it. Whatever. But yeah, it's a good cop show. It's in the same premise of the original CSI. It's scientists and cops solving crimes using science, math, and what they need to figure out what happened at each crime scene. There are decent. I think there are more creepier. I think there are creepier episodes in the original, but this one still has some very intense, creepy episodes. So it is well worth your. I can't think of any particular ones that stick out like I did for the original that are like peak Halloween episodes or peak scary ones, but I think this one was more action heavy than scary. But there still are some interesting, creepy moments and episodes that are well worth reviewing this now at the end of October, closer to Halloween. It is streaming on Paramount Plus, I'm pretty sure. I forgot to check that before I made this review. I apologize, but I'm sure it's streaming somewhere, most likely. If not, as you just saw, the whole series is on DVD as a complete box set, or you could probably get each season separately. But I'm sure you could probably find it streaming somewhere. If not the whole series, probably like 90% of it. I think it's worth your time. That's up to you, though. I hope you liked this review. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. And with commenting, did you watch this when it was originally on? Do you like this more than you do the original? I know my dad didn't watch the original. He only watched this one probably because David was in NYPD Blue, so he was just curious. But I know he only watched this and the next spinoff, which I will be reviewing soon. But he didn't really watch the original except for crossover episodes, which they only did a couple here and there. But yeah, I think it's worth your time. Let me know if you ever watched CSI or CSI Miami or any of the other spinoffs that I will be reviewing soon. And let me know what you think. Did you like David as Horatio Kane? Do you have any other favorite characters from the show? And thank you. Hope you guys have a great time, great day. And I will see you on my next review, which will be for the first spinoff of Criminal Minds, which will be Suspect Behavior. Didn't last long, but it was. I'll talk about it when I review it. Thank you, have a great day, and I hope you liked this. I will see you guys later.